Avengers Endgame! Wow, my voice cracked. The opening weekend for Avengers Endgame has just come out, and man, they made a boatload of money. I mean, maybe like a plane load of money. Like, they made, maybe even bigger than a plane. They made SpaceX amounts of money. I mean, it's the biggest opening weekend ever. So Avengers Endgame just made 1.2 billion with a B. I think it's the first time ever that a film has made $1 billion opening weekend across the world. Pretty fucking bonkers. And I'm probably less surprised with $1 billion worldwide opening than I am with, in the US, the film made $350 million. That's absolutely mad. Like, the previous holder was Infinity War with like 255 or 256. So they just made 100 million more than the biggest opening weekend in America a year later than the last record. This is never gonna be broken. It just can't. There's too much hype that's been built around this film. It's impossible. I do not see $350 million opening weekend being broken in America. In China, there might be like a $500 million opening eventually, but I don't think in America they'll be able to top 350 million. It's absolutely incredible. And at the rate it's going, I think it has a chance of displacing, that's the correct word. Avatar is the #1 film of all time. Avatar made like 2.78 billion, I believe. I sort of remember numbers like that. I think it has a shot of taking that down. I think it's definitely gonna go past Titanic and For the Force Awakens, but I think it has a real shot of becoming the highest grossing film ever, and really it deserves that accolade, considering Avatar is a good film, but it's sort of not as good, you know, anymore. Okay, I'm done bashing on Avatar needlessly. Not only did the film make $350 million opening weekend in the US, of A, and Canada, it made $330 million in China. That's mad. It is so ridiculous how much money this film is making. I mean, imagine if they came out with a Chinese superhero in the MCU. I know they're saying Shang-Chi might be the guy. I don't think he's super enough, to be honest. They'll look at it and be like, what superpowering is he doing? I feel that could happen. But, you know, imagine if they do. 400, 500 opening weekend? I don't know. In the UK, it made over 60 million. And that's the highest ever in the UK. I read that it is the highest grossing first weekend. It's the biggest opening first weekend in 44 countries. And they're all pretty large market sizes as well. In Japan, it made 13 million. In Australia, it made like 30, I think. In India, it made 27. In Korea, South Korea, it made 50. It is really becoming a big market for international film. It's incredible, the sheer amount of volume they've done. Ticket sales alone, especially with a 3-hour long film. It does make me think, if this film was 2.5 hours long, how much more money would they have made? Like, would they have actually made like 20, 50, 100 million more? It was a 3-hour long film. Most films aren't that long. Imagine if they'd made it 2 hours, 20 minutes. They could have fit like an entire extra showing in a day. And that would have been sold out as well. But I think they did right by making it the time it was. They gave themselves the opportunity to tell whatever story they wanted to tell. And even though there were a shit ton of plot holes, and I think there were a shit ton of plot holes, and the story didn't exactly go what I wanted it to go, I think it ended up where most people are happy with it. Minus, you know, Captain Marvel. Yeah. But, yeah, just want to say, well done. You know, it's amazing that something which I liked in my youth and people wouldn't find cool back in my day, and I'm saying back in my day, I mean, I'm only going back 10 years. Now, this stuff is the coolest shit in the world. Like, people are like, oh, I want to be Iron Man. 15 years ago, 10 years ago, kids were not saying, I want to be Iron Man. Trust me, they really weren't. That just shows how far comic book movies have come, and specifically the MCU. So I salute you, Captain. I salute you, Captain America. That is America's ass. Yeah, well done. I appreciate the effort and time you've put into this whole universe, and, well, I guess it's sort of like the sweat equity. You've put in all the hard work and now you've just got a windfall of money. Yep. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Disney will come after you, alright? They have all the money in the world, and they are a perfect girl. I think that's the song. Yeah, they have all the money in the world. They can do whatever they want at this point. They can buy up your house and kick you out. Wow, I'm threatening you with eviction. There you go. And you don't want that, you really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been Narendra the Comic. You have been great, and I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.